The Father William Gartland Award is presented annually to one male and one female student athlete who have achieved excellence on the playing field over the course of their career. The award winners are recognized based on athletic accomplishments, citizenship, character, and personality. The Women's Father Gartland Award recipient is Alexandra Vo, women's tennis. Alexandra Vo finished her career ranked number 10 in the Oracle ITA Division II East Region singles rankings, 6-time All-Northeast 10 Conference performer, with first team honors at number 2 singles as a senior, NE10 All Championships team as a junior, ITA All Academic team. Finished her career with a 53-15 career singles record, 2016 Northeast 10 Rookie of the Year.
Alex is one of those players that all coaches dream about. She always shows up to practice ready to work. She knows what she needs to work on, and she's willing to put the time in. She knows what her strengths are, and she knows how to build on those strengths. Tennis is a sport where most people have to get used to losing. The tournament will start with 64 players. By the time you get to the final, there's 2 left, and one of those 2 loses. So only one person can say that she never lost. Alex is one of those people. She played 40 NE10 singles matches in her 4 years at Stonehill, and she never lost one of those matches. You think about what that takes, no matter how sick she was feeling, how tired she was, how much work she had to do, whatever other things were going on in her life, she always showed up to win. She overcame tough opponents, ridiculous wins, sun in her eyes, and she found a way to win. She did that 40 times. Alex is a quiet person and a kind person. She doesn't draw attention to herself. I'm really glad that we have the opportunity tonight to give her the attention that she deserves with the Gartland Award. Congratulations, Alex. We're all proud of you.
Congratulations, Vo. Your mental toughness, consistency, competitive drive, and leadership displayed both on court and in the classroom has culminated in you being awarded the Gartland Student Athlete Award for 2020. We will miss all of your attributes on the court, but will continue to be inspired by your legacy in the seasons to come. Thank you for 4 years of excellence, Vo.
Hi everyone, it's Alex. I just wanted to say that I am so grateful, and I really cannot express how happy I am to have received the Gartland Senior Student Athlete Award. I'm extremely appreciative and can really only attribute this award to everyone around me who has supported me throughout my entire collegiate career. First and foremost, I would love to thank my former tennis coach, Mark Maloney, who has been with me for the first 3 years here at Stonehill. He's the one who recruited me and introduced me to Stonehill, and living in Pennsylvania, I'd never really heard of the school, but thanks to him, I have been able to find my home for the past 4 years. You know, when I came in as a freshman, I was an environmental engineering major, which was really challenging because coupling that along with my commitment to tennis was a really daunting task. But thanks to Mark, who has become not just a coach, but has become a mentor to me, he has really made that transition easier for me and really helped me to become acclimated into this new college environment. So, but you know, other than that, what I have to say, what I remember Coach Maloney the most is how he treated me as an athlete. I think he believed in my tennis capabilities even more than I did, and I think to some extent even overestimated them. I distinctly remember there would be times where I'd be playing this 6-foot-tall player, and Coach would come up to me and say, "Alex, what's going on?" And I would respond with, "Well, Coach, not looking too good. I'm losing by a lot. I'm being absolutely destroyed out here." And he would hit me with his iconic line of, "You know, don't worry. You're Alex Vo. You'll be able to figure it out." And in the moment, I'm thinking to myself, wow, like that is probably the worst advice I've ever heard in my life. But looking back on it, it has really helped me. There's been so many times and so many matches where I've been down and been losing by a lot, and having that mentality of I can do this, I can achieve this, has really stuck with me and has helped me overcome those barriers, overcome those obstacles, and it's all thanks to Coach Maloney. But aside from Coach Bologna, I would also like to thank Ken, who's been with me for the past 4 years. He's really someone who's super supportive and someone who even gave me praise even when I didn't deserve it. So thank you, Ken, for not only just being supportive of me, but even of the team and the entire tennis department. Next, I would like to thank my coaches that I had during my senior year, Coach Pam and Coach Lynn. What can I say about Coach Pam other than she is one tough cookie? She's somebody who set the rules, set the directions, and made sure they were executed. She really incorporated a lot of conditioning and fitness into our tennis regimen, which at times was extremely hard, and I struggled a little bit. But because of her and her dedication towards coaching, she allowed our team and guided our team to capture our NE10 Championship, which was extremely important, especially for me and the 2 other seniors on our team. Being able to end our final senior year with that under our belt was a really major accomplishment, so I'm thankful for Coach Pam for guiding us along that way. And next, I would like to thank Coach Lynn, who I didn't have for a long time, only had her for a few weeks, but what I admire about her so much is her passion and her enthusiasm towards the sport. Coming into the tennis court and seeing the energy that she brought kind of reminded me why I love tennis and why I picked it up in the first place. So thank you, Lynn, for really reminding me of that and making me come to that realization. And Coach Lynn is really somebody who emphasized team unity, and her belief was that a strong knit team was a team that would be successful, and she was right, as we've been able to capture our championship title. But that championship title could not have been captured without the team, the players in the team, which is who I want to thank next. I mean, what can I say other than it has really been a roller coaster of emotions with you guys. We have had our differences and we have had our struggles, but at the end of the day, we really come together to support one another on the court, and that's what has contributed so much to our success. Humbly bragging, I mean, we've brought the name of Stonehill, to the top, and we've really made Stonehill's women's tennis team a worthwhile contender in the NE10 conference, and we've become the team to beat. So not really humbly bragging, but more like just bragging. I think we have really had so much success and because of our team. And everyone keeps saying that we're such a deep team. Everyone in the NE10 conference, all the women's teams keep saying, how are they so good? And it's because we have so many strong players. There's not a single weak player on the team. I've said this multiple times before, and I'll say it again. Our second position player can play the 5th position, and the 5th position player can play the 2nd position. Everyone is on equal footing, equal ground. We are just all so incredibly, uniquely talented, and that's why we have been so successful. But aside from our success on the court, we've really made so many memories with each other, which is what I will remember the most. Whether it be during the times where we've gone to the beach and half of us have gotten sun poisoning, to times where we spent 10 days and 10 nights in a haunted house in Tennessee during spring break. But I will never forget that, whether I've known you for 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, or simply just this year, you have made a lasting impact on me, and I'm just so grateful that you've all come into my life. But aside from my team, I want to thank Cindy McDonald and Doug Monson, who have also been so incredibly wonderful to me. Cindy, despite being 20 places at once, has always found a way to connect with her student athletes and always, make me feel very comfortable and get to know me on a personal level. And she's always showed up to important, crucial events, crucial tennis championships, and so has Doug, coming there, take pictures, videos, take score, and conduct interviews. And I still talk about this with Doug to this day, but during my first interview that I participated in as a freshman, I was so painfully awkward that Doug would, I'm pretty sure in Doug's mind, he was probably thinking like, wow, what's wrong with this girl? And it was embarrassing in the moment, but looking back at it, it's pretty funny because I was stuttering so much, but Doug was very understanding of my situation and really just extremely made me feel really comfortable. So thank you both. And to the two people that I want to thank the most, who have really played a role in my life, are my parents, who have tirelessly spent all their time and effort to support me, especially since I started tennis at the age of 12. You know, starting in high school, when we would have to travel to tournaments, we would have to book hotels and book tennis practice courts and really, you know, spend a lot of time and money on tennis practices. And all that for me to just lose the first round of the tournament. But having received this award, I feel like kind of makes up for that. So thank you to my parents for always being part of my journey, and especially thank you to my dad, who has played an integral part of my life. He's the one who's really got me interested in tennis in the first place. I remember seeing him when I was a young kid, and seeing him play tennis, I wanted to challenge him to a tennis match. And I would, you know, being the competitive brat of a child that I was, I had to win, so my dad allowed me to win. And I think because of that moment, that's what's really sparked my competitive edge, and what's really made me want to continue tennis throughout high school and especially throughout college, because it is a lifelong sport, and it is something that I want to pursue even after college as well. You know, just playing for fun, because it's really brought me a lot of happiness during my life. And you know, it's not really just me who recognizes the support that I've been getting from my dad, it's even my friends and my peers. Everyone knows that, you know, whether it be this large, massive accomplishment or the most insignificant, minute little accomplishment, my dad will make sure that his 1,000 friends on Facebook will be aware of said accomplishment. So it's quite flattering, actually. A little embarrassing though too. But anyways, I just want to thank Stonehill for giving me such a wonderful experience that I would not trade for the world. Other than just improving upon my tennis skills, I feel like I've grown as a person. I came in as this really meek and timid and shy freshman, and I've come out being a person who has become self-assured and confident with herself. So I want to thank everybody who has supported me, and I want to thank Stonehill for recognizing me and allowing me to share my appreciation with you all today. Thank you.